School boards in Alberta. What are they? Why do they matter? And what do they have to do with our local government? In Alberta, each school division has its own school board. The trustees on the board are elected during the municipal elections. So, just like elected officials, nominated, campaigned, and then they have to be voted for on election day. As you can see, there are 62, approximately, school boards in Alberta. So what do school boards do? Well, they select the superintendent for the school division and work with him or her. They decide what educational goals the school division is working towards and make sure those goals are realized. They make policies for the division, they decide how the budget from the provincial government is allocated, and they communicate with the community about the importance of education and the goals of the division. So what does our superintendent do? They are basically the chief executive officer of the school board. They are responsible for the day-to-day management of the school division. Each superintendent has a slightly different role depending on how the board members have chosen to delegate their responsibilities. Ultimately, the school division board is responsible for how things turn out. So their job is to pick a superintendent that aligns with their goals and the vision that they have for the school division. Are they elected or appointed? So as already mentioned, school board members are elected and are accountable to the voters of their division. If they do a poor job, they won't be re-elected. The superintendent, however, is appointed by the board. This means that they are accountable to the board members. If the board feels the superintendent is not doing his job, he can be fired or released from his position. So why do we even have school boards? Why doesn't the government of Alberta just take care of it? Well, the government decided that the financial and educational priorities are best managed by residents of the specific area since they know their specific needs best, rather than the government saying, this area gets this and this area gets that. They let the divisions decide themselves what they need. There are several different types of school boards. Public, francophone, and separate are 3 examples. Different boards represent different groups, and they can prioritize different values, principles, and beliefs about education. A Catholic or separate school division might have different priorities than a francophone or a public school division.